I remember when I got my first DSLR camera, so I got pretty excited and I was very happy. So I just started clicking some random picture, and after that I think that I need to learn more about photography. So I just searched on the net and found that a fact that photography is a very expensive thing. I think everyone will agree on that. So starting from the lenses to camera to lights to each and every small equipment in photography are very expensive. So I decided, so how to earn from the photography? Again I googled something, what is the best way to earn from photography, and I found the best way to earn through wedding and event coverage. This is me, Amar Banerjee, the wedding photographer. Today I am going to share you the 5 most important tips what not to do in wedding photography. So I start searching again where to learn the photography to be a professional wedding photographer. So I found some institute from Kolkata where I have to be present and learn the wedding photography, and I have inquired them whether they are giving me the live opportunity to learn the wedding photography. But no institute in Kolkata will give you that opportunity. So anyhow I just enrolled for a course, professional course for wedding photography. But whatever I learned at that time and whatever I know in this point of time, just the 10%. So just the 10% I have learned from the institute. So that 10% even you can get from the net. So learning photography, shutter speed, exposure triangle, aperture, ISO, lenses, these are very common things. You can get all this information over the internet from the YouTube videos. So basically what I want to learn, whether I'm going to cover a live wedding or not through the course, but no one has given me that opportunity. Anyhow, I have get into this industry, and I'm going to share you this my 3 and 4 year of journey. So today, what I'm going to share you the 5 most important tips what not to do as a wedding photographer. Okay, so first of all, never overcommit your client. I'm saying it again, never overcommit your client. So for getting the project, usually we do, sometimes we overcommit to the client that I'll give you that thing, I'll give you that thing, everything, 4 photographer will be covering your event, such and such. And sometimes even client inquire whether I'll be getting that cinematic video or not, whether the video will be fully cinematic or not, even though they do not have the idea what the cinematic video means. So sometimes I have to tell the client, cinematic video actually means that where director will tell the actor/actress to act something, perform something, that is cinematic. And in a wedding, it's not possible, fully not possible. Okay, partially can be possible. For example, you can tell the bride how to enter in the hall, you can tell the groom how to give the pose, all these things, but every time it is not possible. So cinematic fully is not possible. So I clearly make my client understand what is cinematic video all about and why it is not possible in the wedding. Because in wedding we have candid situation, we have rituals, we have traditional shot, we have group photography. So a lot of things are there. So cinematic fully is not possible every time. So that is the first thing, you never overcommit your client. So overcommit, raise the expectation of the client, and when you are not going to deliver that thing, it cause dissatisfaction. So you will have more number of dissatisfied clients. So never overcommit, and make sure whatever you commit, whatever you are tell to the client that you are going to give, make sure you are made those things. So that is tips number 1. Second tip, as we know that wedding is a very tedious event, very big event. So make sure a day before wedding or day before the event, you should get proper rest. That is very important. You should get a proper rest, because on that day you won't get that much of time to take rest. and that will be a very hectic schedule. Maybe the wedding will be happening from day to night long, maybe overnight, maybe mid of the night. So you have to be mentally prepared as well as physically. So it is better to take rest one day ahead. That is my tips number 2. So you have to be mentally and physically prepared by taking the rest a day before the wedding day or the event day. So coming to my tips number 3. In tips number 3, all that tips, whatever I am saying it here, it came from my own experience. So that experience was a bitter experience, not a good one. So never allow anyone to pack your key. Pack your key. So I'm repeating it again. So never allow anyone to pack your keys. So as a photographer, you should pack your own key. Okay. So you should be sure that you have charged all the batteries. You should be sure that you have charged battery for your flash. You should be sure that you are carrying extra batteries. You should be sure if possible you are carrying some extra camera as well and extra card. So these are the very important things. So what are the lenses, what are the gears you are going to use, you have to plan before ahead, and you have to pack all those things. So never allow anyone to pack your keys, and you should do it by yourself. That is my tips number 3. So coming to my tips number 4. As a wedding photographer or as a photographer, never say no at the field. Okay, it's maybe your client, maybe the bride or groom, or maybe the relative, or maybe some random guest. If they ask you or request you for taking any pictures or photo, so never say no. Because I got benefited from these tips. I usually don't say no to anyone, and in one wedding where I'm covering, and one of the guests requested me to click some portrait picture. So I did it so well, that portrait picture become getting another job for me, another project for me. So that is my tips number 4. Never say no in the field when you are doing the wedding photography. And my tips number 5, last but not the least, be careful about your data. Okay, so all the tips, again I'm saying that all the tips which I have experienced, so I'm giving out of that. So be very careful about your data and always try to use the technology. As we all know that we have a cloud server where you can upload your data, your videos, your images, raw file, everything. So try to purchase that cloud. Don't rely only on your hard disk or external hard disk or your computer or your camera card. So try to upload in some cloud, maybe G Drive, maybe your Dropbox, or maybe some other thing, but ensure that you never losing any data until unless you deliver your project. So that is my tips number 5. Never lose your client data until unless you deliver your project. After that, after you are handing over to the client, you can delete those data. I'm launching a course for wedding photography, and this course absolutely for those who really want to make their career in wedding photography. And this course is not online, because I do not believe that photography can be taught online, especially wedding photography. This is an offline completely course, and also you will get a chance to work on the field with me. So this course absolutely for the wedding photographer, those who want to learn, those who want to create their portfolio and market it and make a career in wedding photography. Thank you friend. If you like my tips and video, please subscribe to my channel. I'll upload video about wedding photography in every weekend. And for subscribe, you can take my link on below. You can click on the link on below and please subscribe.